Good morning. Today I thought I would go over how you use Beachbody on demand. I know some people have it and don't use it because they don't really get it. Some people are masters of it and you don't even need to watch this video, or maybe you do and you'll find something new. And I know there's people that still don't have Beachbody on demand. Like, seriously, it's like the bomb. I don't know why you don't have it yet. So I'm just going to screen share so you can see how I use my Beachbody on demand. Here we go. So we're going to go over. I always go to my teambeachbody.com website to log in, but you don't have to. There's also club.beachbody.com. But I always tend to go here first because this is what I have bookmarked. And at the top, there's just a tab that says Beachbody on Demand. You may or may not already be logged in. I'm already logged in. So when you first log in, at the top here, they have some announcements, things that are coming up, things that might be going on sale, or like they're showing now the new yoga program that's coming. And again, that's completely free for on-demand users. It's a 3-week yoga retreat program, and it's for brand new people to yoga. Okay, so here we go. So as you scroll down, you'll see here, this is where I left off doing my country heat. And then they always have something called the challenge du jour. So if you're not following a specific program and you just want to try out like everything Beachbody has, they post different workouts every day. So you just log in, click this button here, and you'll get started on whatever workout they have up for the day. So it could be PiYo one day, it could be country heat the next day, it could be size, like it's all over the place. So you get a wide variety of the different programs. So then when you scroll down a little bit more, you'll come into your purchase program section. This isn't necessarily everything you've purchased. This is the programs that are not available for everybody on Beachbody on Demand. So that's why I have my country heat here. And if you scroll down a little bit more, you've got all the programs that are available on Beachbody on Demand. So you'll click this arrow on the right, and it's just going to scroll through all the different workouts. So let's just say I wanted to do Turbo Fire today. So I'm going to click Turbo. It brings you to the Turbo Fire page. Then if you scroll down, it's got everything you might need to have to get going. So it's got all the programs, all the workouts are here on the left, and you just click the blue play button. If you want to know more about the program, if there's any equipment you might need, you just click the name and it'll tell you here what you might need and a little description of the workout. So let's go back to, actually here, if we go up here to programs, you can also search by trainer. So if you are like a total Chalene Johnson fan, you can go and see all of the workouts that she has on Beachbody on Demand. Or down here, something called the Master Trainers. Master Trainers are the people who teach Beachbody programs live in the gyms or community centers around your neighborhood. So you can see here, they're all half an hour. And so if you like PiYo, but you've done PiYo and you're kind of bored of the actual workouts, here is another workout you could do. It's half an hour. It's the stretch and flow section of PiYo Live. But they've got everything. And honestly, my favorite, and let me back up. Once one of these live workouts is on here, it doesn't get removed. So this is just a growing library of workouts that you can do. I think it's this one, round 7. I think round 7 Turbo Kick Live is like my favorite. I could do that over and over and over. So let's go back to, if you click Beachbody on Demand, it'll bring you back to the home screen. Just having a sip of my coffee. Okay, so pretend I'm brand new to Country Heat and I've never done it before. I ordered it online. I don't have the DVDs. I didn't get any booklets with it. I just purchased it here on Beachbody on Demand. Well, how the heck am I supposed to know what to do, right? Because all it has is the workouts. But if you look over here on the right, you've got everything you might need. Okay, so calendar. I did my first mistake. I didn't even look at the calendar. I just assumed that you did each workout one at a time, like 21-day fix, and then you restart. But I was wrong. So here, you've got the calendar. Now you can print this out, or you can just refer to it every day on your Beachbody on Demand. So there's the calendar. I like printing the calendar because I really like crossing off the days. Now, if you've gone ahead and purchased the deluxe DVDs that come with it, there's a different calendar there for you that will include the deluxe workouts. Okay, so close that off. And then we'll go down. Next is the eating plan. So all of these are in PDF forms, and I believe that you can, yeah, you can save them to your computer if you just click the download button, and you can print it off, but it's 100 pages, so that's up to you. So if you scroll through the meal plan, there she is, introduction. And again, this is exactly the booklet that's in if you were to purchase the DVDs yourself through teambeachbody.com. So here's the little calculation you need to do to find out which containers or how many of each containers you'll be using. So, I mean, it's really simple if you just follow the directions here, and it will give you your target calorie. And then so it'll tell you A, B, C, or D, and so then you just come over here. If you're in the calorie range of, 1,200 to just under 1,500, you're obviously plan A, so you'll get 3 veggies, 2 fruits, 4 proteins, 2 carbs, 1 healthy fat, 1 seeds, and 2 teaspoons of deliciousness. And that changes as weight increases. So just say you start, or let's say your calorie range tells you should be eating 3,000 calories. You're going to just start at the plan D over here. And what people often forget to do is if you've lost, let's say 15 pounds, even 10 pounds, you might be bumped down to a different calorie range. So if you're continuing to eat on the D plan, when in fact you've lost weight since starting, you should be eating the C plan, maybe even the B plan. You might be plateauing, and we all know how bad that sucks. So make sure that you're on the right calorie plan for your weight. So they give you some examples of how you can track it. Again, you can print that. And then it goes into the containers and what goes in which container. One thing that I don't know if everybody realizes is that these, my mouse is broken and I'm trying to get it perfect. Okay. up. Okay, just stick with that. The list of foods here go in order of nutritional value. So at the top we have kale. See, I can't remember who was asking about this yesterday. Cooked or raw? Like, cooked kale is very soft and you could jam a whole lot more in there, right? So I see cooked or raw for spinach too. So you can basically jam in a lot of these top veggies into your container once they're cooked, because they're just so full of nutrition that Autumn is okay with you eating a bunch of it. Okay, so you want to try to stick to the top few foods, because if you're sticking to the bottom stuff, I mean, whoa, it's still good for you, but there's just not as much nutritional value in it. So if you're a numbers person, you're not getting the same amount of bang for your buck, basically, is what they're saying. So you want to stick to, I try to stick to the top half, basically. I mean, I do eat down here too, but I try to stick to the top half. So that goes for everything. So if you look at the fruit section, the top, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least the top 8 here are all superfoods. So again, it's just showing you that the top section is where you're going to get the most nutrition. At the bottom, see honeydew. I love honeydew, but there's just not, go away. There's just not much to it. All right, so there's you can go through all of that on your own. At the back of all of the meal plans, you have recipes. And I do challenge you to try some of these out. I love this Dijon vinaigrette. I pretend that Rob makes it the best. I tell him he makes it better than I do so that he just makes it for me. Little trick I've learned. Yes, there's some desserts, and then if you're on Shakeology, they've got other recipes for you down there. I've never tried this vanilla chai one, but I know a lot of people like it. Okay, so let's go back. Let's make sure I covered everything I wanted to. So for some programs, you actually need to track your weights. I don't know what we would be tracking over here. Oh, your food. So this is in the book, but this is just an easier way to print it out because it's only 4 pages. But I have stuff like that on my Pinterest that I'll share with you. It's might be a little bit easier than that. So then they've got it in other languages if you speak other languages. But let me just find another program. Let's go to let's see what we can find, because there's some workouts that you need to track your weights with, or that you should be. I know I don't always do it, but I try. Or I make a mental note, but those don't always stick. Okay, let's go with Shalene Extreme, because this is a weightlifting program. So she should have worksheets. So here you go. So for this one, she's got every workout. So burn circuit 1, that is a workout. And then these are the exercises that they do in that workout. And they want you to write down how many weights you use, or sorry, what the weight you used was. That's the W. And the R is for reps. So she, in the first phase, I believe she tries to get you to do 12 as the maximum, but you're okay to do 10. So if you only get to 10, you're going to put that here, and then maybe next week you're going to notice, oh, I did 11. So you know that that's improvement. Now, I think that's all I wanted to cover for Beachbody On Demand. I'm going to go back to here just to show you what workouts you get for free. Well, you're paying for it, but I mean, it's basically they're giving it to you for free. So you've got hammer and chisel, free. Focus T25, free. Now they have these exclusives where they've had some of the top trainers come on and do shorter workouts for you. So Autumn has a couple, and I've done one of Jericho's before. She's a newer face to Beachbody. She was here a while ago, but she's back. And so her, Jericho and Joel have created a new program coming out a little bit later in the year. But they have some workouts on here. I'll show you hers. So I've done this half and half one before, and it is basically like exactly what it says. 20 minutes of high intensity workout, followed by 20 minutes of yoga after. So it's like the perfect balance for me when I need to, you know, change it up a little bit. So let's go back to the programs. I'll keep showing you. So you get the Brazil butt lift, you get all of them. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. It's a little bit of a silly workout, but I've done 30 days of it, and it definitely lifts your butt. And you can't walk for like 2 weeks because your butt hurts so bad. So you got all the P90X, and then we get into some of the older programs. You know, they still work. Some of them are a little cheesy, but they still work. People get results with them. That's why they're still here. If they weren't successful programs, they would not be on here. So like we're going way back here. Like Power 90. Let me show you this one. I wish I knew what year this was created. Look how young Tony is. He's like a baby. So when we watch this workout, it totally looks cheeseball. Like, look at that. But it works. It really works. So I'll just bump through a little bit. So you can see it's definitely an old, look, even the logo. But he's the typical Tony Horton there. He's the same old Tony Horton. So basically that's it for what I wanted to show you. Now this is now available. So On Demand is now available in different, let me get back to my face. I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. So Beachbody On Demand is available now in different price ranges. So you can pay for the whole thing up front if you'd rather do that, or there's different payment options. So just talk to your coach about it. To me, the best deal is the $34.95 every 3 months. 3 months? 3 months? Yeah, every 3 months that's the way I do it. But again, it depends on your budget and what you have. So I want to make sure that if you have not gone through your booklets yet for your program, either find your, here, do I have one? I think I see one. Yeah, this is actually hammer and chisel. It's ripped. So you can tell I use it a lot. But make sure you go through it to make sure that you're on the right meal plan and that you're doing your calendar properly. Because that's the best way you're going to get results. So I don't know what else to say. I hope everybody is having a good weekend and that you slept well last night. I know I did. And get your workout in. Just because it's the weekend doesn't mean you get to slack, all right? So get it done. Have a good day.